It's what I grew up doing. It's a lot of work, but it's like you get hooked on it. It's an addiction. You like the challenge. A lot of people can go to work, 5 o'clock comes along, gone, right? Don't worry about it, go home. Here, you don't.
My name is Steve Bannister. I'm from Elsa Craig, Ontario. I do what I want to do every day. It's rewarding going to the barn and working with the cattle or going to the field, and it's in your blood.
My name is Nelson McLaughlin. We do 3 different things. We have the livestock, we have the field crops, and then we have the maple syrup operation.
My name is Jack Willems. I was born in Gils, North Brabant, Holland. We came to Canada in 1952, and now I'm farming in Park Hill, Ontario. And basically, I worked on the farm my whole life until I started on my own with my wife.
Describe a normal day. There's always something to do on the farm. The first thing is the cattle get fed every morning, and then it's field work, whether it's planting crop, taking hay off in the summertime.
When I was going to grade school, grade 7, grade 8, we had 40 milking cows, and every morning before school, I had to empty the gutter with a shovel and a wheelbarrow.
What's it mean to be a farmer? It's rewarding. I mean, you look after the soil. You're a jack of all trades, master of none, because everything costs so much. You need to learn how to be somewhat of a vet, because if an animal's sick, you look after it, and if you can't, then you get the veterinarian in. You look after the fields, because if you don't, you're not going to have a crop. From year after year, you got to take care of your land.
That if you're going into farming, it's a very good opportunity, but you're going to have to be a superhuman to handle stress. If you cannot handle stress, don't go farming. Well, some days it rains so hard that the crops doesn't come up. We have to replant it again, and that's expensive. You have to learn how to work around that.
People don't understand the work that goes behind to produce the food that they're buying at the grocery store.
Farmers are underappreciated. And the main reason I say that is because generations of families, as a rule, are so removed from agriculture. They don't understand what it takes to grow food for the public, or the population. A lot of people go to the grocery store and get the food, and they have no understanding on where it's coming from and who's doing it for them.
I think a lot more people in North America are disconnected from where their food comes from, because it's a lot easier for them just to go buy it, and none of them really ever experience the fact of having to grow it.
The public has been telling us how to farm, how to look after our animals, and they don't have a clue on what they're talking about. And they are telling us how we have to farm.
In the rural community, you're treated pretty fairly. Maybe when you're hindsight from other people in the city, you might not be quite as treated as fairly. You see it in the summertime when we're trying to move our machinery around on the busy roads, right? They don't seem to really have the patience and realize that, geez, you're driving through the country road where we work. And the reason we have the equipment on this road is because we're going somewhere to work.
We get tax breaks, we get our HST back, but if I sell my land, we are taxed huge on what we sell it for, and we don't have, that's our bread and butter, and that's our pension, is selling the land. So, some of it's changed already. Like, there's less plowing, there's less fertilizer use, because you only use fertilizer for what the crop needs. So a lot of practices have evolved that you get a better crop from year to year.
And today, farming is a totally different scenario than at the time my wife and I started There was a lot of hard labor, with shovels and pitchforks, work daily, where today it's all fully automated. All you have to do is go to the barn and push the button and the work is all done.
Technology is one of the things has helped farming a lot, but it's also something that's hard to grasp.
Farming's not for everybody, no, not at all. And there's some family farms that, you know, are sold because the next generation doesn't want to do it.
My dad told us all to go get a 9-to-5 job where all you do is oil the hinges on your lunch pail. But that's not something that we wanted to do.
Word of advice, just look after what you got. Take care of everything you own. Yeah, 'cause you can't replace the land. So you have to look after it. Yeah.
Farming isn't a job; it's a lifestyle. It's a different way of life. The big thing now for farming, or moments that you can look back on, is that I'm a grandpa now. Right? So you see the grandkids, they're already instilled into the farming where they are, raised on a farm, right? And the excitement of them coming to the home farm and yelling out grandpa, right? Not everybody gets called grandpa, but anyhow.
What makes me stay a farmer is the life.